I am super excited for this session. It's my first carp fishing session of the year. Not done anything besides a little bit of piking for the past couple of months, so can't wait to get started. Conditions look great, and above all, it's a lake that I have fished before, but since then they've stocked it with loads of fish, and it's a couple of weeks away from being open as a syndicate, so I've been very lucky to be invited to fish here before it does that. I've got no excuse for not catching. Like I said, conditions are perfect, and there's loads of fish in here that have yet to be fished for, so it should be a bit of a nice easy step into 2024 fishing. Just pulled up, gonna get the wellies on, go for a look around, come up with a bit of a plan. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's see if we can catch a few. So to give a little bit of understanding of where I'm fishing, it's an old set of two old quarries. We've got one here obviously, causeway down the middle, and then another one. There's actually two lakes on this side, and the fish have been stocked into both of them. When I've come here before, I've just fished this one for carp and this one for pike. I kind of want to fish in both of them because there's fish in both of them now. They've just been stocked in. They've both got a good stock in. So I think if I fish and base myself here, I can have a couple of rods out in this lake and a couple of rods out in this lake. And then we can move around based off what we see. So I think that's the plan. I'm going to get the gear out of the van now and get started.
With my walk around the lake not giving much away, I decided to base myself in a swim where I could fish into both lakes. I emptied the van and began setting up the rods.
Whilst I've been sat here getting the rods ready, I sort of hoped I'd see a few fish show to give me a bit of guidance on where I'm going to fish, but sadly I haven't, so I've sort of had to go a little bit blind. Obviously with it being a new lake as well, there's no sort of past capture to go on or anything like that, so I have had to go really blind with this, but that means that I've got in quite light, a little bit of bait and bags, and I'm ready to move if I do see a fish show, because I'm not committing to these spots just yet. Now I've gone for my classic slip Ronnies. If you know me, you know I love this rig. It's pretty much all I use, and I've gone for really bright poppers with it. Citrus pink or citrus yellow, boosted with a load of juice as well. I think that with these new virgin fish that haven't been caught before, something really bright like that's going to catch their attention. The main thing to consider as well is bait, the bait you put in this situation. It's quite easy to go into these places, and there's places like this all over the country where they've had a new stocking of fish in, and it's quite easy to go in and want to put boilies in, want to put tigers in, but you need to think about what these fish are used to eating and what they see as a food source, and in this case it's pellet. They love pellet. That's what they're reared on, that's what they're grown on, and that's what they see as the safe food source. So I've gone for a lot of monster shrimp pellet as the base of my mix. I put a little bit of sweet corn in as well. It's a great visual bait that really catches their attention, gets them interested to investigate it, even if they've not been caught on it before. Not seen it before as a food source, sorry. They still want to investigate it, and it's really easy for them to digest at this time of year. I've also put in a handful of citrus flake and citrus boilies. This new citrus boilie, I've not seen a better bait in terms of an instant reaction. I don't know what it is, but that super high flavour profile and the real digestibility of the new base mix we put in means that it's super digestible and super attractive for the fish, and they really get on it quite quickly. So that's the mix I've gone for. Let's see if we can nick a bite.
I decided to fish two rods in each swim in different lakes. With not having much to go on, I opted against committing myself too heavily in terms of baiting up. I went for slip Ronnie presentations and bright citrus pop-ups with small bags of pellet. When fishing for recently stocked fish, pellet is the way to go as it makes up such a huge amount of their diet. A bright pop-up is excellent at grabbing the fish's attention and is an ideal hook bait in this situation, especially at this time of year.
Oh, that was a bit hairy. Come on! Okay, certainly not the biggest carp in the world, but first one of the year is always nice. And the first of the session. Definitely going to be a fish that puts on a bit of weight. You can see with the high shoulders, so lots of growth potential, which is what you want from stockies, and a really quick bite as well. So I'm well happy with that. Slipping back, get a few more. Pink citrus, interesting to note. So we'll see if I get any more bites on the pink. Maybe I'll swap all over to the pink. But everything else seems to be working fine. And we've got a fish. Nice, happy days. I'm going to release him a couple of swims down from where I'm fishing, just because if the fish are holding up, I don't want to spook him when this one goes back. She's very ready to go back. There we go, mate. Thanks very much. Right, let's get another one. Oh, what a result that was, getting a bite so early. Wasn't expecting one so quickly. Even with them being new fish, sometimes new fish can be the hardest to catch, but I think that little pellet approach is working well. Still not seeing anything show, so I'm going to stick with my guns. It is starting to get into the evening period now. I'm hoping to get one before dark. But yeah, good start, happy with that. Let's hope we can catch a couple more, a few bigger ones, because yeah, I think that was the smaller size of the stockies that went in. They've put them in up to mid-30s, so there's some big ones to go for. I wouldn't mind a February 30. So yeah, I'm gonna sit back, chill out, and hope we catch another one very, very quickly. I'm also admiring my new setup at the moment. Got new LR 6000 reels, Skyline mono, which I think is excellent, and I've made the move over to scope from dwarf. I've normally used dwarf in my fishing as of late, but recently I've gone over to scope. And yeah, they're looking, if I focus, we're looking good. Come on, the rods. How's that for a sunset? Not bad. Things you miss when you've not been fishing for a while. Right, let's see what the night brings. Hopefully a bite or two.
As the sun rose the following morning, I had one in the net. I was surprised that I didn't have a few more through the hours of darkness.
Well, not the most prolific of night, but we did manage one just before sunrise. Not the biggest carp in the world, a little bit bigger than the last one, so they are getting bigger, but not really sure why we've not had more. I thought we would have had quite a few. The owners said that they have been showing like crazy recently, but I've not seen a single one, so I'm thinking maybe something's gone on that's set them back a little bit. There's a lot of flood water that's coming here from the river as well. Maybe that cold water set them back, because they're not showing loads and they're clearly not feeding loads. We only had the two. But it's a start, it's the first session of the year, at least we're catching. Yeah, I'm gonna slip him back, have a coffee, and yeah, try and catch a couple more. Is it? We are in. That one I'm fishing at quite a distance. Snuck the old bait boat out and dropped it long. Taking line on, right. Let's get this GoPro on my head properly, I'm only holding it at the moment. Come on, morning bite, we love it. I do hate playing fish at range. There's something about them that just stresses me out. You just never know how long you have to play them for, and the longer you play them, the more you think, oh, it's gonna come off. Try not to think about it, eh? not in there, mate. They're really scrappy. When you think how far he's come in from, still be going. Oh, awful net in that. Come on, hen dog. There we go. In the bloody net. Come on. We'll take him every day of the week. 24 and a half. Nice. 24 and a half he was. And a nice one. Once he gets his colours, I think he's going to look really, really nice. Got some cool little starburst scales. There we go. Mega little carp. Well, not that little. Taking it distance. Really nice playing it on that new line. Well happy with that. That wind's changed, and I think fishing on the back of it, which that rod was, could be the answer now. So we'll see what the rods fishing on the wind are doing. If they don't get a bite today, we'll move a couple more along. But yeah, happy with him. Getting back. Enjoy the rest of the morning.
I reeded the rods and got them back out on the spot. I was dropping them long with the bait boat now onto the back of the wind, as the wind felt much colder today, and I felt like there was more chance that the fish had moved to the back of it to try and find the warmest bit of water on the lake.
Right, let's go. We are away again. Same rod, literally just gone out. They are on that wind, aren't they? Get in there. Oh yeah, nice. Nice scales on him. Yeah, we'll have him. In you get, mate. Ah, come on. Right, let's get that rod straight back out again, because it seems to be doing bite. Well, they're getting a little bit bigger. This one has gone 27 and a half. So yeah, getting bigger. And definitely showing us where the fish want to be. There we go. Seems like they want to be on the back of the wind, and this morning when I woke up, you could tell that the wind had changed. Felt a lot colder, and even though it's a fresh wind, I think this time of year, if it's a cold wind, they don't want to be on it. And I think we're in again. Ah! Right. Ah! Literally just saying, they don't want to be on the end of the wind. I've had a bite right at the end of the wind. Shows how much I know. Oh, you're joking. I've got a bite on the right-hander as well. I think. Yeah. Bite on the right-hander. Come on! We're fishing now. Right, he's in the net. He's in, lovely one. Is this one still on? He is. Hey! Oh, you love it, don't you? When a plan comes together. Well, somehow we got We got them all in the net. Wicked. What a crazy little bit of action that was. Here's the smaller one of those 3 fish I think in quick succession. I'd say mid-double, upper double. But the other one I've got looks massive, and right now I've got no rods in the water that are really fishing, so I just want to get that done quickly, get the rods back out, because I think we're in a bit of a crazy feeding spell. So we'll slip this one back, get the big one out, see if it's £30. Well, it's definitely £30 this one. £32. Just weighed it with Ryan, the owner, who's come down at the perfect time to bring me a sandwich and help me with all these fish. Lovely carp, and you think how young these are. They've only just gone in. They're going to be massive in here. But yeah, I'm blown away. Not bad for a February session. Big old 32 pounder. I've got no rods in the water, so I want to get them out quickly. But after the quiet night, I wasn't expecting action like this morning, but I'm very glad it's happened. Absolutely buzzing. Right. We are fishing again. Enjoy my sandwich, and I don't think it'll be long till we get another one. Big drop back on the phone to Jacob, everyone. Right, see you, Jacob.
Come on.
And we're in. Oh, just on the edge of the mouth, that one. Ah, in we go. There we go. The nice one. Get that rod out quick. Right, another bite on the long rod. They do seem to be loving the back of that wind. They're really nice stocky. Such a good stand for fish here. I think they're all going to put on quite a lot of weight, especially if they're eating like they seem to be at the moment. But yeah, another cool one. Then we get a few more. Slip it back, get the rod back out, catch another one. Okay, it's quieting down now for the last couple of hours, and the light's starting to fade. So I think I'm going to redo a couple of the rods in time for that nighttime period. It went really quiet last night. I had one bite, and then in the morning it kicked off and we had all them bites. So I'm going to stay till midday tomorrow because of that action. I won't be surprised if we don't get much in the night, but you never know, we might get lucky. It's been a really good session. Yeah, I think 9 fish we're on, including that 32 and a couple of other mid-20s. So yeah, can't complain at all at that. And a few more bonus fish wouldn't go amiss though. So going to redo that rod, get everything sorted for the night, and see what happens.
I'd sorted the rods in preparation for the night ahead.
Oh, what a horrible morning. This rod has just pulled up tight. Got one down there, as you can see. Oh my God. Nice little scaly one. Right, let me get some waterproofs on. This weather's horrible. Oh. Right, I'm going to redo that rod, get it back out on the spot, start packing down, show you the fish I've caught, and then head home because I've had enough carp now to have enjoyed the session, and this wind and rain, it ain't really the one. So let's get cracking, start heading home. Nearly all packed down. Oh, this is horrible. This is why I normally wait till spring till I start fishing properly, because the weather can put a dampener on it. But we've had a great session, caught lots of fish. I really think that pellet trick has worked well. I think that it's so important that when you're fishing for these carp that not even newly stocked, they could have been in the water for 2 years, but they see pellet, that's their food, that's their natural food source. So if you're going to go fishing somewhere similar, make sure you fish with those pellets, because I think it's really important. A good quality pellet, like those monster shrimp pellets, yeah, it's a big edge. So that's my bait top tip for this session. We've done all right. I think we're 12 or 13 in the end, and we're going to call it. Let me get these fish out and show you, and I'm going to head home. Okay, cool scaly one this. This is the one you saw me land this morning. Check him out. He's going to look very, very cool when he's a bit bigger. Big old scales on him, beautiful fish. Right, the other one's a little bit bigger. Not massive, maybe just touching 20 pounds. Don't really remember, to be honest. They all sort of blur into one a little bit. So I'm gonna get this one back, show you the bigger one, and get out of here. Come on, mate, please, please. The sooner we do this, the sooner we both can go home. Oh. Okay, and there's the ending. Really nice fish, what a session, loads of carp. What more can you want? Maybe the weather being a bit better, but that's about it. Right, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you picked up a few tips, hope you're entertained. Yeah, catch you at the next one. See you later, good luck for your own fishing this year. I'm going home, see ya.